Here are the steps for block building. First, we make a square like this, solve this edge and attach the square to it, then make another square and attach that one as well, then make another square and also attach that one. This takes you all the way to F2L minus 1 pair. To solve the rest, you could just solve this F2L slot and then do last layer, or if you're doing fewest moves, you can do a skeleton and insertion, which is not the topic of this video. I will first teach you how to make a square and then we'll go through some example solves. So the first thing we look for is corner edge pairs, and in this case we don't have any, but you can try doing one move and see if that gets you any. By one move I mean like U or U prime or U2, and try that on all of the layers. So for example, I found that L prime gives me this pair here, and F2 gives me this pair here. Now, once you make a pair, we're not going to do this yet, but eventually we will solve it to a center, either the green center like this, or since there's two yellow here, we can also solve it to the yellow center like this. So let's say I'm making a square on the green center. That means I need to find the green and the remaining color orange. Green-orange edge, I need to find that, and that is right here. I will first attach this one to the green center, which just means lining up the green with green like that. Next, you just attach the pair to the green center like that, and that makes the square. Or the square can go on yellow, so I need the yellow and orange edge, and that's this one. So I will attach this one to yellow, which means first I will do this so I don't break that pair. I can attach this to yellow, and then attach this all together to make my square. All right, this is the same scramble, and this time I will start with L prime and do this pair, and I will walk through an entire block building solve. So step one is to make a square, and I can make it on yellow or red. I will just choose red for this one. So that means I need to find the red and green edge, which is this one, and I will attach this to the red center. And it's connected here, so I can move this out of the way first and then solve this one to red, like that, and then attach this one to it to make a square. After the square, we have one step that's different, which is solve an edge, but afterwards it will all be squares again. So look on the side of your square, we need the yellow and green edge, and that is this one here, and we will solve it to the spot. So that can be done like this, and then we will attach the square to the edge, and that makes a 2x2x2 block. The next step is to make another square, and you have three options of where you want to put that square. We're going to attach it to the block on this side, or on this side, or on this side. So you can experiment to see which one uses the fewest moves, but for this one, I will just pick the blue side to make the square on. So if I'm going for blue, then it's blue, red, and yellow that I'm making the square around, which means I need all the blue, red, and yellow pieces. That will be this one, and this one, and this one. So with these three pieces to make a square, the process is exactly the same. We start by making a corner edge pair. I can pair this corner with this edge, or I can pair this corner with this edge. Usually the two close to each other will take more moves to solve, so there's actually a 2-move way to pair these two together. Can you see it? We move this edge down and attach the corner to it like that. You have a lot more freedom than with F2L, so it may be hard to see things like this at first, but you will get used to it the more you do this. After you make the corner edge pair, the next step is to attach the edge to the center. We're making a blue square, so we attach it to the blue center here, and then attach the pair to that edge to make the square. And then next, we're just going to attach it all to the block we already have. This makes a 2x2x3 block. Next, again, we have options. We can go to this side and attach another square to the orange side, or we can move to this side and attach a square to the white side. Again, you pick whichever one's going to be easier. I'm going to move on to this side here. So once you're here, you actually have two options of where you want to put the square. For example, I'll make this square, so that's white, red, blue. And that means I'll look for the white, red, blue pieces. That's this one, and this one. I have to use this corner, attach it to one of the edges to make a corner edge pair. Can you see how to do it? The worst option is to attach it to this one, which can be done like this. The better option is to attach it to this one, and that goes like this. But either way, what you do afterwards is you take the remaining edge, attach it to the center, and then you will take this corner edge pair, attach it to that edge, and take the final square and attach it to everything else you already have. So here we have reached F2L minus 1 pair in only 19 moves. And for the rest, you can experiment with how you're going to insert the last slot, see what last layer that gives you, and try to get the best possible one. Or you can just solve a few more pieces for a skeleton and do an insertion, which is not covered in this video, but I'll put links in the description. Or if nothing seems to work out well, remember at any point, not just here, you can switch to the inverse. And that's covered in my NISS or scramble switch tutorial. I have more examples in the description, and I highly recommend you try them out for yourself and experiment with what other things I could have done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.